What I'd like to talk about is what's called a methodology. RAD is a very common term. It's a little bit kind of well established. It's called Rapid Application Development. And what rapid application development, and the importance of me mentioning it to you now, is that when you come to your final year projects and you have to select an approach to your coding project, often students go for rapid application development. It's popular in the industry, and a good way of understanding it is this as a strategy of how to code and build your code up. Imagine that this is a canvas, a picture I'm drawing. And the very first thing I might do is just roughly put down some sort of rough outline, say, of a piece of a landscape. So think of this as my software. I set up my basic frame of my software, maybe the number of files, a couple of other stuff. Then rapid application development is the concept that you say start in this corner over here. You map out in more detail what it should be. Maybe you're going to put a house in here, right? And then you design it, okay? Then you build it, and then you test it as one loop or one iteration or one cycle. Then once that's all done and built, it's like drawing the picture, so that bit's all done. You then expand around it and move across the canvas and start building up all the surrounding details, and designing it how it should be, and you move around until you end up completely, putting all the detail and building it and testing it. So you start with a sort of a part of it, you then open up and expand, do that area there, maybe there's a river through there, etc. Then you expand that, you get that mountain properly. So the idea of rapid application development is a really powerful metaphor, an image of how software is built. You do it in small little iterations, small sections that you build, you design, build and test, you then move on to another bit. So when you're coming to this list material, and especially when you look at the bubble sort and the binary search and you're thinking, how do I go about that? The mistake a student would make is that they have to define the whole thing clearly in all its detail and then they can code it. No, the idea is get the rough shape of it and then focus in on details and make those details work, then build them up.